Good evening, I'm Myra Franco. Monty Torres has the night off. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. Now we get straight into the Garnet Fire, which continues to burn in the Sierra National Forest in Fresno County. It started August 24th and has grown to over 30,000 acres. Containment remains at just 12%. Fire officials say strong winds yesterday pushed the flames, but fire crews and aircraft were able to hold key containment lanes, especially near Balch Camp and also along McKinley Grove Road. We're told the blaze has burned through the Tea Kettle Experimental Area and Sawmill Flat and now sits about 2 miles from Wishin Reservoir. Officials say all structures within the area were prepared through pre-treatment with retardant or flame-proof wrap. So far, officials report no structure losses. The Fresno Kings CAL FIRE Deputy Chief Will Goodman walks us through the current work in progress to contain the fire.
Roughly 22 miles of line put in the last couple days. Some of our boots on the ground with engines and crews. Last night we did a surge up into the Wishon McKinley Grove Road area where the fire was impacting McKinley Grove Road in the Ahart Meadow area, west of the Wishon store, west of the Courtright Cutoff, right below the Hall Meadow where PG&E has their headquarters.
Goodman says more than 1,800 personnel are on the line attacking this fire. And let's take a look at zones that were placed under evacuation warnings. These zones are situated directly north of Pine Flat Lake in eastern Fresno County. According to the Fresno County Sheriff's evacuation map, zones near Patterson Mountain remain under an evacuation order, while these yellow zones, K61A, K166, and K41, are now under evacuation warnings. And Mariposa County firefighters are battling what's now being called the 1-4 fire. It started Tuesday near Dutchman Creek Road and Raymond Road. It has already burned more than 4,400 acres. That's nearly 7 square miles. The fire is 45% contained. The area you see in red means evacuation orders are in effect. The areas in yellow are evacuation warnings, meaning people will need to be prepared to evacuate if the time comes. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Now, to track the fire's progress, you can head on over to our website, KMPH.com, or watch Great Day tomorrow morning from 5 to 10 a.m. for the latest updates. Another fire, dubbed Salt Fire, is now raging in Fresno County. It initially started yesterday at 3 a.m. As of tonight, Salt Fire has burned 12,092 acres. Almost 300 firefighters have been assigned to fight the blaze. They say the fire is located in a remote area, which makes it difficult to contain. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Now, this afternoon, several zones were placed under evacuation warnings and orders. According to Fresno County Sheriff's Office, these zones are situated to the south, southwest, and southeast of the city of Kalinga. Sheriff's Office says the population in these areas is minimal. And it's not just the San Joaquin Valley experiencing an uptick in wildfires right now. Take a look at this map. According to the latest CAL FIRE data, there are currently 41 fires burning across the state, and many of them were started by wild weather events, just like we saw here in the valley.
Just in Northern California, that's an expanse from San Jose up to the Oregon border, there were 42,000 lightning flashes. Any one of those lightning flashes has the potential to ignite a fire.
According to CAL FIRE, up to this point in time, wildfires have burned more than 425,000 acres, with at least 31 deaths recorded so far this year. And thousands of acres are burning at a historic gold rush town in California. Fire crews say the blaze, dubbed the 6-5 fire, has burned more than 6,400 acres. It evacuated near Chinese Camp and nearby highways in Tuolumne County, southeast of Sacramento. CAL FIRE says so far there are no reports of injuries, but the fire has destroyed homes and is 0% contained. Officials believe the 6-5 fire was caused by lightning. And a local business is now stepping up to support firefighters on the front line fighting the Garnet Fire. Our Brianda Lemus shows us how they are giving crews a place to rest, but also to fuel up.
For more than a week, local and out-of-town crews battling the Garnet Fire have called Dinky Creek home. With the fire danger close by, a small business here is stepping up to help.
We've given are 7 cabins to some CAL FIRE, some Forest Service, and some just contractors. And then all around the property, there are multiple bases set up. We also have opened our showers to the firefighters. They come in, they've worked very hard, and we want to make sure they're fed and have showers and can get cleaned up.
Ted Ruiz with Dinky Creek Inn and General Store says the effort started right after Labor Day. Typical campers cleared out and hundreds of firefighters rolling in. Since then, the local business has been cooking up burger meals at a discounted price, making sure crews have a break from long days in the smoke.
Dinky Creek has sold about over 100 hamburger meals, and as more fire crews are expected to roll in, they're just happy they can serve a home-cooked hamburger meal.
This spot right here in Dinky Creek is a little more convenient, and we like to support local business. We were told by one of the employees that it's the best burger in the Sierra Nevadas, so we're really excited.
Firefighter Kellen Broach with the San Marcos Fire Department says his crew has been working the Garnet Fire for about a week. Broach says base camps usually keep crews well fed, but there's nothing like a good burger from a local spot, and with the meal coming at a discount, it's a gesture firefighters say means a lot.
We very much appreciate it. It's not something we expect, but we definitely appreciate it. We hope we make a difference, and we're just excited to eat some burgers.
The community is also rallying behind firefighters, and though people have offered donations, Ruiz says it's not about the money.
Right now, we want to focus on the firefighters and the crews. We do appreciate the support. We've had offers for, hey, can we send you money? We're okay. Let's focus on the firefighters, and we will worry about the rest later.
As the Garnet Fire continues, Ruiz says everyone in Dinky Creek hopes to avoid evacuation so they can keep supporting those protecting the area. In Dinky Creek, Brianda Lemus, Fox 26 News.
We're told even cabin owners who haven't been evacuated are also chipping in, bringing donuts for the crews. Ruiz says it's been encouraging to see so many people come together to support the firefighters on the front line. And now we would like to know what you think. Are you concerned about the smokes from the fires? Chime in with your answer on our website. All you have to do is go to kmph.com/poll or scan this QR code that you see right there on your screen. And stay with us. We'll show you what people are saying in the next half hour. So let's talk about how the fires look tonight. Chief Meteorologist Chris Kuiper says there is a noticeable difference in their appearance, and he joins us now to show us too.
Yeah, let's start off with some good news here first, Myra, and then we're going to take a look at a heat detection product of the fires. And this is from last night, and it's a little difficult to see, but you can see the little red glows there of all these fires burning across Central California here. This is 24 hours ago. So now we look at what we're doing out there right now, and boy, not much to see. It's even harder to see. You see a little bit of glow here from the Garnet Fire, but the rest of them really not showing much, which tells me that they're not burning very hot right now, not nearly as hot as they were last night, so they're not as aggressive, which is great to hear, which we want to see these fires just kind of calm down. It seems like they've done that here in the past 24 hours. Okay, looking at the fires now from this morning here, you see a big plume of smoke. Look at the big plume of smoke from the Garnet Fire, primarily extending into almost the Sacramento Valley, and then we get to the afternoon time here, and we can see, we'll put this into motion here, and you can see again plume of smoke for the Garnet Fire and also for the Salt 14-2 fire down here towards Coalinga, the foothills south of Coalinga. The other fire is not really putting out a whole lot of smoke, but still, we're going to be dealing with smoky skies here for a little while longer. In fact, we have an air quality alert in effect for the San Joaquin Valley really until further notice. We can show you that here on the area on it, and you can see all the fires burning around our area. Although I checked the 1-4 fire, that fire is almost 50% contained already, so they are getting a handle on some of these fires, which is good to see. But still, until further notice, we're going to be talking about smoky conditions across the region here in the valley and towards the surrounding foothills as well. How does our forecast look for the rest of the night tonight and tomorrow? Hazy skies out there still right now and into our day tomorrow. We'll bottom out around 71 at 6 o'clock in the morning and about 81 by 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll come back in a little bit and we'll talk much more about the smoke and the haze and the air quality in our forecast.